Hello, High Blenders and Beauties and Beats. I hope you are doing well this week. It is time for another installment of my poetry audio blog. We will get started right away with a poem. This poem is, if I do say so myself, a tad bit nerdy. But wait to the end because there you will find the love. Its title? Yes, this is its title. The Circumference Dissected by the Diameter. Psychic fracture, 1 foot mired in fugue, the mind myriad and partitioned, the circumference dissected by the diameter. Aren't you clever with your half figures? Figure, fugue, and figure, mad mathematician. Pi split by anything can be divided eternally. Time to do nothing. No, really, chill a bit. Let perspective reveal itself. Give up your lunatic fringe cycling, hopping about on your uni-pedal, upon zirconia-studded cement, your head in coal-black clouds, determined to change the world, viewed through your dirty spy lens. Deeply perturbed, through pursed lips, you protest, armed with evidential parchment, a rotting tome of detritus, a worm-holed record of the past, scientifically supported doomsday promises, statistical lies, clips taken out of context, act, figure, fugue, and act, a runaway greenhouse, now simmering in your blood. Why not escape the heat? Visit sites of ancient destruction, salvage anthropological feats of your ancestors, of those you fight. Entourage in tow, streams of pilgrims, head tonsured, prayer beads singling to tribe, click, click, scroll, and click. The demands of amoral apothecaries, fair weather activists, and pneumatic influencers? Turn your back on disagreeable kin, lest they change your mind, loosen the grip of the bespectacled for hire. Bustle through burning streets with your similarly attired in-crowd. Agree totally with your chosen family. Replace your values with ideology. No, they are not the same, my love. Wallow in the furious din, squabbling gulls, quayside mongers. At least you are doing something. Shout out a rant, shrink perspective. Or take a colonnaded walk through arched porticos, imagined gardens, pleasingly rubbled in antique precincts. Time to spring clean the house of life. Shut out insistence. The key, think nothing. Allow sit restful in the folds of your saffron robe. Nap under a shady tree. Expand segmented palaces, dissolve the mental walls. The circumference given dimension, diameter still divided, but now multiplied. Infinite radii make the circle whole. Expand creation within the fractals. Give a home even to the disagreeable. For love you, they do. I have been a busy little poetess, compiling a new poetry book, doing my best to domesticate the heavens, with work, metaphor, and verse. Most of the poems were composed during the last 5 years and focus on love, romantic love, and enlightenment. Stay away from the elephant in the room who is crushing us all. We have been so divided and set against one another. My wish going forward is a united human race, one bound by love, the desire to understand multiple perspectives. I will do my best to do my bit, meditate and try to understand more, be more understanding, pursue enlightenment like my very being depends on it. It does. And what is more enlightening than the cosmos above us? The circumference dissected by the diameter did not make the final cut. As it stood when I first released it, which now must be several years ago, Domesticate the Heavens was getting unwieldy, and I wanted to keep it as much a homage to affection and wonder as I could. Circumference as it originally stood, I found a little harsh. And so, snip, 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 it was removed. What do you think? Are mathematical metaphors romantic? Maybe not so much. At least not to most of us. What follows is the eponymous verse of Domesticate the Heavens. Duality obscures hue and color, insists on dark and light, offers no shade, demands a yes or no, or imposes isolation, defines upright dashes, binary code, strident and strict event horizons. Everything is pulled to merge with nothing, an absolute surrender to a singular power. Too much togetherness will not be abided, yet separation is impossible to maintain. Magnetism and gravity, the unexplainable and undeniable, repetition of coincidence surmounts chance, periodic blasts of heavy metal. Radio cosmic sentries illuminate the way afar, pulse a home tattoo. Still, plenty of space to inhabit, stretch, and fold. Ripples and waves between the origin and the terminus. Go, begin your sense narration, domesticate the heavens. Redshift to blue, purple now reigns over. Vision and depth, expanse and pinpoints. The sky is smeared and stained, bejeweled with a coronated maybe. A flower blooms in earthen obscurity, hangs its head dutifully but defies the architect, reveals its pattern, pixelated and glitched. The curtain above creation pleats and is drawn askew. The lines of reality based, bias, and weave, divined, then blurred, dissolved in the oils, upon my fingertips, resculpted from the tephra, exfoliated from my palms, threads snagged, frayed, from seams stressing, too fast and heavy. Stitch, seam, and still, a patchwork garden grows, messy and disordered, chaotic and savage, mismatched, but verdant and enduring, infinitely beautiful and strong. The cosmos is seated, the heavens once again domesticated. If you are curious about the nebula-looking flashes across my face, the photos were taken from my backyard. No, not actual star nurseries, but one amazing aurora borealis show. The sky at the moment is cloudy and frosty, but I do look forward to our next installment of Northern Lights. I don't want to exhaust my current stash of pics of the last collision of solar flares and magnetic atmosphere. A symphony of color and movement is created. It is almost as though it were planned, this meeting of opposites? Or is it complementary forces? The universe gave us such beauty to keep us company on a dark night when there's nothing good on Netflix. Who needs Tinder when there is dualistic, split entities craving so to be whole again? 42. The bacteria is whole, but can only reproduce itself. There is no new creation, only multiplication. The bacteria splits into two unlike but dependent parts. The male and the female are conceived, lonely, in search of the other. Upon reunification, there is the birth of the third. Creation is assured. Embrace your loneliness. Here you are closest to embodying the Tao. Trust in timely reunification. At the root of each of us lies the One. Domesticate the Heavens is published in Domesticate the Heavens and is available in paperback or digital through Amazon and your local libraries and bookstores. The Circumference Divided by the Diameter is a reworked piece. The edited version is making its premiere on the Hive blockchain. 42 of 81 is published in 81 Poems from the Tao and is also available on Amazon. Click on any title below to further explore and support my writing. Much love as always, beauties and beats and Hivelanders. And we'll talk next time.